I was attending my close friend's memorial when they attacked me. Um, I was jumped from behind, unprovoked, by a couple gals I don't know, and a couple of my ribs were severely displaced and broken. As you can see from the photos, I was severely beaten. And as I walked away a little later, they came back for round two. Um, this is my story. I was violently attacked on August 10th. I was just spending some time at a local park in my neighborhood, Commercial Drive. I had just been attending a memorial for a friend who had died. And as I was standing talking to a friend from behind, two um, young Native women who I don't know, one of whom I know their name, grabbed me from the back of my hair and yanked me to the ground. I didn't see it coming. I was jumped from behind and proceeded to beat on me till somebody broke it up. And then later on, as I was leaving, they came at me again and did it again. You can see a few bruises. This is day 18 or 20. It happened on August the 10th. Today is the 21st. So yeah, 11 days. This is nothing. I have a bunch of photos to show the damage. I wasn't able to go to the hospital for a number of days because I was just in too much pain, excruciating pain. I've broken two ribs. The diagnosis came back as two displaced fractures. And when I asked the doctor what displaced means, she said it means that it's really, really broken. It's been excruciating pain. I've been in a lot of painkillers. This is like 11 days. No, how many days is that? 21, 11 days old. So you can imagine. And I will have some photos following this clip for how bad it was. My face, complete disaster. I've lost a shit ton of hair. I am bruised from head to toe, and my legs, my arms are scraped up. I'm beaten up. My phone went flying out of my bag, the second assault, and it was never retrieved. I lost 3 years of photos and videos. I work online for a living, so that was a lot of content that was crucial for my work. I'm losing wages. I can't work right now. I barely can lift my arms. Now that I've been to the hospital and I've gotten on some pain meds for managing the pain, I've been able to be a little more active. So every day I'm trying to find small things to do to stay active, if possible, through this healing process. I ice my back and my ribs like probably 4 times a day, and I'm taking a lot of pain meds. The bruises, when you see the pictures, it's unbelievable. But the broken ribs, it's just horrible. It's been excruciating, and it's cost me a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of trauma. I've been emotionally just torn by this. I don't feel safe in my own neighborhood, in my own environment anymore. The one girl's name was Jewel. The other girl's name was Ashley, and they're from Commercial Drive. They just violently committed aggravated assault upon me. It was unprovoked. I hadn't spoken to either of these girls. I didn't even know who one of them was. One of them, if I saw her again, I may not even recognize her, but Jewel, Isaac, I do know who you are. And this is my GoFundMe just because, I don't know, I'm losing wages. I've lost thousands of dollars in content and confidential information on my phone. I've lost so much information, and just the turmoil, the emotional stress of this, and the excruciating pain. I've had bruised ribs before when I was hit by a car once, and this was no comparison. This is so much worse. The CT scans, they did a CT on my head and my chest and my abdomen, and they've said that it came out clear. There's no internal damage on any of my organs, but we have to keep an eye on my pancreas. So that's kind of shitty. And yeah, I'm just, the pain threshold is going down a bit now, but I'm having to be doped up every day just to manage it. And I don't feel safe in my own environment. And this is my home. I've lived here for 20 years. And it's just, I was jumped from behind, grabbed from behind. I was talking to a friend at a memorial for a friend of mine who had died. And I was pretty upset for the last week and a half prior to that because my friend died. And then that happened just out of the blue, no warning, no cause, no provocation. I just got yanked to the ground by two chicks and beaten. And like I said, a friend of mine helped pull one of them off me at one point. And then I was just leaving. They came at me again. And at the end of it, I got smacked across the ear. My ear was ringing for 4 days. The reason I was told was that I was hitting on someone's boyfriend, and I have no idea who she is, who her boyfriend is. And when she mentioned to me who it was, I said, dude, that's my nephew. Like, he's someone I've known, like, he's just a young, like, as if. And so when I said that, she said, well, it's because of the way you dress. Look at how you're dressed. You know, you're sticking your ass out in front of everybody. I'm like, dude, I haven't even been to that park in weeks. It's summer. I was wearing a pair of shorts and a, you know, a fairly non-revealing tank top, just very conservative outfit. It was summer. And even if I was, that nothing justifies viciously attacking people. It's not okay that they did this to me. And I'm just making an awareness that, you know, I don't feel safe in my own neighborhood. And they jumped me from behind, so I didn't even see them coming, which is a real cowardly fucking low life way to go about something like that. And this is like 11 days in. So you can only imagine what it was like on day 1 and day 2. And my ribs, the doctor said that I have 2 displaced ribs that are fractured. And I asked her, what does it mean that they're displaced? And she said, it means that they're really, really broken. So, and they used to do like treatment for ribs by wrapping up your chest with some tensor bandages, but they stopped doing that because a lot of people wound up dying of pneumonia or getting pneumonia from that because you constrict the lungs too much. So the only way to get through any kind of broken ribs, any treatment, is just pain management. And they can't do anything for it. So it'll heal gradually on its own. And I can't work. I mean, I've been making a list of small things I can do each day just to stay somewhat active. So I'm not climbing off the walls. You know, today I went to the store and bought ingredients to make a Greek salad. And I had to get a ride to the store because I can't lift things. I can't carry stuff. I'm a physically active person. I can't exercise properly now. Summer is my favorite season. I always have a killer tan. I like to spend a lot of time outdoors. August is shot. When I went to the hospital and I got my prescription, it said August 17th. I was like, what the hell? Like, Memorial was on the 10th. I was like, where did August even go? So I basically lost my whole summer. I can't be active. I'm covered in bruises still. And my face is also my money maker because I do videos, content for online marketing, and that's toast. I can't get my passport photo renewed. And so traveling in the next few months, which I was planning to do, is off the charts too. And I just wanted to put it out there that this happened to me and that it was unjust and it was unprovoked, aggravated assault. And yeah, I'm suffering. I've lost a lot of money, thousands of dollars because of this needless attack on me. And yeah, so this is my GoFundMe. And here's some photos to follow of some of the bruises and the abrasions. And you can't even see all the hair that I've lost, but it's been a lot. I find comfort in knowing that the scriptures say that the Lord has counted every hair on my head. And so he knows how many hairs I'm missing too. And, you know, God is justice. But so, yeah, my name's Hazel Hoyle, and I have been aggressively, violently attacked on the street, basically at a public park where I was attending a memorial for a close friend of mine who died. And this is my GoFundMe.